Well, hello everybody! Farmer Ed here. Hey, man, what a day this is. I want to show you some things that's happening on the farm. I'm going to take you down. We're starting to plant trees today, but first I want to show you what I look at every morning when I walk out of the house. Well, here we are at my big maple tree. Remember last, maybe a month ago, it was dying in the middle and we cut out a lot of dead wood, and I was hoping that we first was going to take the whole tree out, and I got looking at it and said, you know what, let's see what happens. But look at it, man, it's going to be a pretty tree. It's a little open in the middle, but at least it's still here. We'll see if it, I think it's going through the dying process, but we give her a few more years anyhow. But when I walk out of the house every morning, I get to look at this. Look at these cherry trees. The apple trees are in bloom. My red maple's got red leaves, and the beautiful flowering cherry. Look at that tree. I mean, you just can't beat it. Diana and I went down the Amazon. Let me tell you, we'll take Michigan any day over the swamp in the Amazon, but how can you beat this? But now we're going to go down. I want to show you what we're doing with our trees, because we are farming. Kind of disappointed. I'm really bummed about all the deer damage. I just don't know what to do, but we're going to keep planting, and we're going to try a new chemical that they claim works, made out of sheep fat. So we'll see if that works. But other than that, a fence is the only thing. And be honest, I'm 82 years old, and when do I say? I just don't know when to quit. I don't want to either, but let me go show you what we're doing. Well, it's tree planting time. This is one of the most exciting times in a whole year for me. I just love to, it's like you're starting life new. But this year, I've had so much deer damage, I just don't know what to do. But anyways, these are the trees we got. Now, we've got a lot of them. And right now is a good time to plant. These trees, believe it or not, are 3 years old right now. They're 1 year in the seed bed, and then 2 years that they call line them out. And they're really beautiful trees. Now, I've got more than I need. These are concolor. And if any of you folks would like to get some, they're $1.50 a piece. Just come out and we'll sell you as many as you want. And because I've got more than I got room to put them in, so we're going to have to do something with them. So if you'd like to get some nice seedlings, let me know. And let me show you how we plant them. Guys, dig a hole right here, would you? Now, when we're planting, and I'll show you next week how we do it when we go to the field, we use an auger, but I kind of wanted to do a demonstration. Hold on to those, Landon. Okay, you got a hole deep enough. The one thing you don't want to do is what's called J-rooting, and that is that you stick them in a hole and bend the roots. These plants, they know how to draw energy up, but if you J-root them, it's got to take that energy down, the nutrients, and then bring it up, and it can't do it. So just don't J-root them. You want to plant them about the depth that they came out of the nursery in. So we're going to plant that one right there. Going to hold it in there. And what I do is here, I'll get it. I take my fingers, and I kind of, you don't want to pack it too much, but you kind of want to get some of the air out of that dirt. This is a good time, man. Look at that soil, nice and moist. So there you got it. 8 years, that'll be a Christmas tree. So that's how we do it. Next week, I'll show you how we do it when we really got a team out here and we're doing it. But I kind of wanted to let you know, if anybody's looking for concolor trees, they're a gorgeous tree. Very few insects bother them. They don't have a lot of disease problems. We've had great luck with these concolors, and they make beautiful landscape trees, and they move pretty well. So I kind of like the concolor. It's my favorite. So. what they're doing, I'll explain it. What we're doing right now is it's called healing them in. Where there's about 15 trees in that bundle, and we heal them in. And they think they're planted, but just for a little bit. It's called healing in. And one thing when you plant trees, you want to keep the roots out of the bright sun as much as you can. So that's what we do. Oh, he's going to take off. He's out here trying to find a place to lay eggs. Big old snapping turtle. Oh, he's mad too. He says, I'll get you. Get a good picture of his face, Kevin. Ain't that something? He come clear out of the river. He's out here looking for, I bet he's going over to that field that I plowed to lay his eggs. Ain't that something? Well, here we are. First day, I call it move-in day. We moved in our new building that Kevin and I have been working on, and Diana, and I kind of wanted to show you what we've done. This thing, you know, started out being my office. And every time we get a new employee, they take my desk and they use it, and I get thrown out, find another little hole to set in. Well, so I bought this barn figuring, hey, I got a place to stay now. No. Kevin, I'll show you what he's done. Diana, she's doing a lot of, what are you doing here? Podcasts, right?
Podcasts, yep.
Tell me about it.
So these are, well, it's going to be for both of us. It's podcasts that I do for the church that the pastor and I do together. And then we're going to be doing live podcasts now on the farm that you will be doing, you and I. Or
Live?
Live.
You mean I have to be perfect?
You have to be perfect.
Can't cut it out, no swearing or nothing, huh?
No. And that's going to be different than his vlogs. This is where we're going to be talking with Farmer Ed about what he's doing and filming it. We're not quite done, but I have to correct you, my dear.
What?
This started out to be the AV barn.
Oh.
This was not always your office.
Well, I was hoping.
But you do have an office here. And it will be your office that you and Kevin will share. I just want to make that.
Kevin, turn the camera around and show them where my desk is going to be. This is the priority I get here.
Only because you haven't built your desk yet.
I know, but
And
I kind of
you do
feel
have a
left
high
out.
priority.
Once in a while, my ego gets crushed.
No, it's only because you didn't build it first.
Okay, so this little building's got 3 functions. Dinah's going to do her podcast in here. I'll use it a little bit for an office, although I spend very little time. Most of my work's outside. And then I want to show Kevin, turn that camera on and let's show him your place. Now, Kevin is the guy, I want you to meet Kevin. I don't think you ever have. You heard me talk about him, but he's the guy behind the camera. But today we're going to put him in front of the camera. So Kevin, look at here. This is what it takes. I don't think Hollywood's got a better studio than this. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 computers he's running, all this equipment. Man, I don't know, Kevin, what do you think?
Oh, I love it.
You love it?
I love it.
Kevin is a true, I call him a gadget boy. If there's something in the catalog, if you got your little fan, where's your little fan?
Oh, it's down in the barn.
Oh man, he's got a fan that tells him what time it is, and he's a gadget guy. But anyhow, we have a good time in here, and I hope you folks like this. Now we're going to put a survey together. Dinah doesn't even know this. She's going to help me. But I want to know from you folks, how long would you like these videos to be, blogs? What, how many times? Once, twice a week, or once a month? Tell me how many times it'd be interesting for you, and what you would like to see. But my goal is to kind of show you what goes on the farm every week. Well, hey, this is what we did, and this is what we're going to do next week. So we'll come up with a little survey you can fill out. I hope you do, and send it, email it back to us. So Kevin, show them what you do here.
Well, I do a lot of the video editing, which I'll have to do after this. Over here, I've got my setup for I DJ the weddings. So
You talk about a DJ. Kevin is the best, man, and we have a lot of fun with it. We had some horrible DJs at our weddings, and I said, Kevin, I think you could do a better job, and man, he's a real pro at it.
And I've got my little repair station here in case I need to fix any circuitry or wiring or anything like that. So, yeah.
And don't forget, I don't know which mic is picking it up,
I
but
can hear you.
we, Kevin also does all of the AV on the farm. So like any of the music that you're hearing, he takes care of the Ed FM station on the farm. He takes care of all of our computers when they go down. So having 5 computers may seem a bit much, but it's not. It's what it takes, because he's putting together the DJ lists at one point. He may be working on our website or working on other stuff and researching that we need. He takes care of our Wi-Fi and our internal internet, and so there's a lot of stuff that's happening, and that's the reason why.
I got to tell you,
Gadgety.
they drive me nuts between these two. I just want to farm. I want to be a farm boy. I don't want to be a TV star or into Wi-Fi and all that stuff. But here we are. We're in it up to our neck, and it's working out good. So let us know, folks, what you want us to do. Thanks again for watching.